Welcome back to Yoga with Marisa. I'm Marisa and I'm so happy that you're here. Today we have yoga for a healthy spine and better alignment. So today's session is going to be mostly standing. So go ahead and meet me at the top of your mat in Tadasana, connecting your toes together and separating your heels. Once you're there, tuck your hips under and pull up through the spine. Begin to notice where your breath is and start to deepen it, allowing your inhale to come in through your belly and out through your mouth. Releasing anything that you don't need today. Anything that presents a potential obstacle from you being present on your mat. Let's begin warming up the spine with a variation of cat and cow. Inhale to open up through the heart space and exhale to round through your spine. Continuing this by following your breath. And taking a standing twist, go ahead and lift your arms horizontally and follow your right hand. And then we'll swing over to the other side, allowing your gaze to follow your left hand. And then just continue this, going at whatever pace feels good to you. Or maybe you pick up some momentum with this. If you do that, I would encourage you to engage through your abs, to support yourself and your posture as you take these twists. Always allowing your gaze to follow your hand. And go ahead and find a neutral spine again. Inhale to extend your arms high, reach up, and invite a little slight back bend if that feels good to you. Bring your hands to prayer as you flat back, forward fold. Release your head and neck and just shake everything out. If it feels good to take a sway, you can do that. And from here, begin a roll up through the spine, initiating from the tailbone and working your way up very slowly all the way to the top of the spine. Once you're in standing Tadasana, inhale, raise your arms high, reach up, back, flat back forward, and roll up through the spine. And let's continue this flow, a few more revolutions. Maybe inviting a deeper back bend each time if that feels good to you. But always listening to what your body needs today. And take one more revolution of this in your own timing. From here, we'll take a twist by bending the right knee and either placing the full palm right in front of you on the mat if you can reach it, or possibly the fingertips, a block, or you can grab the outer edge of your calf if that feels good to you for this twist. Once you're ready, you can draw a line with the left arm and allow the driski to follow. And release that left hand. Switch directions by bending the left knee this time and taking your variation. And release that right hand. Great job. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale to flat back, supporting from your core. Exhale to release. And continuing this a few more times. Drawing the shoulder blades together on that halfway lift. Great job supporting yourself with your hands. Step back into your downward facing dog and just invite some movement here. Maybe pressing into one heel and then the other by bending, alternating knees. Or possibly just assuming the full position. Pulling up through your navel, tilting the tailbone towards the sky. Making sure that your spine is not rounding. Release any tension in the neck. And while keeping the core engaged, we're going to move through a slight flow from plank into downward facing dog. So rock forward onto your toes into your plank position, keeping your abs engaged. And then lift the hips high to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Moving at your own pace. I always invite you to do that within my sessions. Always supporting from the core to protect the spine as we move through this. And when you find yourself in downward facing dog next, step or jump to the top of your mat and to a forward fold and roll up once again through the spine. Coming into classic Surya Namaskar, bring your hands to prayer pose. Extend the arms high. We'll reach up, invite a little back bend in, and draw the hands through the center line as you flat back forward. Step the right leg back into your low lunge, releasing the right knee and releasing the toes as well. From here, inhale to extend the arms high, reaching up and a little back. And drawing the hands down to support yourself, step the left foot back into plank position. Exhale to lower knees, chest, chin. Untuck the toes, inhale to a full cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale to lift your hips high to downward facing dog. And inhale to step the right foot in between the hands, releasing the left knee, low lunge. Take a breath here and then inhale to extend your arms high, drawing them together and reaching up and maybe back before you bring them back onto the mat to support yourself. And then step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, draw the arms high. Exhale to prayer pose. Let's continue this. Inhale, reach up and a little back. Exhale, flat back forward. Inhale, step the right foot back into low lunge. Inhale to reach your arms back into a back bend, if you so choose. Exhale to step back into plank. Inhale here. And exhale to release your knees, chest, chin. Inhale to press up to cobra. Exhale to tuck the toes, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot in between the hands, release the left knee. Rise, possibly take a back bend, and join me by stepping the left foot up to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, extend the arms high, reach up and a little back, and draw the hands together through the heart center. Inhale, extend the arms high, reach up, a little back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to step the right foot back, releasing the knee. From here, we'll untuck the toes for just a moment. And we'll rise to extend the arms high, draw the hands together in prayer, and we'll take a twist over towards that left knee, sliding the right elbow. And you can either stay here or you can tuck the right toes, lift that knee into your runner's lunge. And neutralize your spine, releasing that back knee. And step back to meet your other foot into plank. Lowering knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. And inhale, step the right foot in between the hands, releasing the left knee. Inhale, rise the hands together, drawing the hands to heart center, reaching up to twist over that leg, sliding the left elbow and taking a twist. If you'd like to join me in tucking the left toes, if you're able, and rising to a twisted runner's lunge. Untwist and neutralize the spine. Step the left foot up to meet the right and forward fold. Roll up through the spine and take a couple of breaths in Tadasana. Extend the right arm high. Bend at the elbow and reach the left arm behind your back and see if you can reach the left fingertips to meet the right. And if that is not possible for you, you can also opt to use a strap for this. Either way is great. And then once you're there, step the left foot back. And we're going into half pyramid pose. So we're not going to fold all of the way. We're going to engage in the core, maintain that flat back, and pause here at the 90-degree level. Continuing to breathe and never allowing your breath to grow stagnant. Protecting your spine by always keeping the core strong. And exhale to release to full pyramid. Nose towards the knee. Inhale to flat back, rise. Step the left to meet the right and carefully release your arms. Extend the left arm high, bend at the elbow, and we'll repeat the same on the other side. Stepping the right foot back, and begin with your half pyramid pose. And exhale to fold, nose towards the knee. Inhale to rise through your flat back and step up to meet the left foot and release the arms. Great job. Step the left foot behind you and face your toes towards the side of your mat. And this time we're going to allow the palms to meet in a reverse prayer pose behind your back, lining up with your spine. Once you're there, we'll keep that flat back as we fold over into a wide-legged forward bend. From here, we'll engage in the core to support our spine and rise all the way, and then we'll just come halfway and do a couple of these movements here. Inhaling to rise, exhaling to 90 degrees. Inhaling to rise, exhaling to 90 degrees, so on and so forth. And then release all the way down, releasing your arms to the mat. Option to deepen this stretch by grabbing the ankles and pulling your chest through the center, or possibly extending your hands through the center and pulling yourself just a couple inches further. Place the right hand right in front of you and extend the left arm high, taking a twist in our wide-legged forward bend. Twisting from the navel. Exhale to release. Place the left hand directly in front of you. Inhale to extend the right arm high. Exhale to release. Turn your toes out. And we'll just sit the hips down into Malasana for just a moment here. Extending through the crown of the head. And then we'll widen our stance just a little bit. Raise the hips and bring your hands to the inner portion of your thighs, dropping the right shoulder and then the left. Moving through this a few times. Neutralize the spine and you can release here. Lift the hips and roll up through the spine. And we'll draw the arms high as we bend the knees, dropping the hips, and then rounding through the spine as we rise. Finding a flow with this. Inhaling to drop the hips. And exhaling to roll up through the spine. Possibly quickening the pace if that feels good to you. And then go ahead and turn those toes in. Once more, just a couple seconds in wide-legged forward bend. And rolling up through the spine, step the left foot up to meet the right. Finding your mountain pose, pulling up through the navel. Allowing the palms to turn forward. And just taking a couple of deep breaths to close out our practice today.